Hi, I'm Andrew. How are you?
Hi, I'm Blake. How are you?
G'day, Blake. I'm really good.
Good.
This film is about superpowers.
Yes.
You yourself have a superpower.
Many. I'm glad you noticed.
I would like to know about your baking.
I'm so glad you asked. See, you're just trying to get on my good side right away.
It's my job.
Well, what do you want to know about my baking?
Well, here's the thing. Here's how it
Okay.
ties into Green Lantern. I cannot face my fear of baking. I do not have the will to create it because it always ends badly. And then I fail and say, look, I'm only human.
I
See
think
what
that
I did
you
there?
need to overcome your fear. Because I see it in you. You're just like your father.
I'm that transparent.
No, I think that baking it's an incredible thing. You know, cooking in general is an incredible thing because it's very peaceful, it's relaxing, and you know, it's an art form. You know, it's also a science with baking because there are the ingredients that you have to have, and then whatever flavors you add is where you get artistic and creative. And then the baking is especially fun because you get to decorate it. But the best part is, you know, the giving, you know, because you're making it for other people. So the best part is, you know, everybody coming together in the kitchen and decorating. I actually don't like sharing my treats, but it sounds good to say I like giving them. But I get a little greedy when I make my treats because I want to eat them all.
So when you're on set with carb-starving Ryan Reynolds and you turn up with a cupcake, what happens?
No comment.
Oh, come on.
Well, sometimes he would give in and eat them. The day that he had to do his nudie scene, he said, "I get to eat sugar today," because his veins, your veins like bulge when you have sugar. So he's like, just bring me peanut butter cupcakes and anything. So I was so excited. I was in the kitchen just like whipping up everything I could. It was like Willy Wonka's factory, and I came to set with all of these treats, and we had a heyday. But I would make, you know, cupcake lollipops. I would make, you know, fresh marshmallows and homemade caramel and roll them in chocolate with some local New Orleans chicory coffee. And so I'd make these little candies with fleur de sel salt on top for the crew.
I'm afraid of baking even more now. I did want to ask about your character. Had she not seen Top Gun, does she not know that pilots make bad boyfriends?
She was a pilot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that, you know, they were very much rivals, and he is almost as good as her in a lot of ways. So if she can just kick him in the butt and make him as responsible as her, they then will be equals.
As a guy, you know, you try to do the right thing and you try to be the nice guy, but then the girl goes for the fighter pilot. Why?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Have you lost somebody to a fighter pilot? Is this why you have some animosity?
Twice.
Do you want to talk? Do you want to lay down? Should we get a couch
now.
for you?
Lively. It's a horrible recurring theme in my life.
No, I mean, I think that, you know, somebody that's very, you know, capable and strong, like a fighter pilot, I think that that's appealing. But she actually doesn't like Hal in a lot of ways because he's incredibly irresponsible. I mean, she runs her father's aviation company, and he crashes a jet that's millions and millions and millions of dollars, which is definitely unappealing.
But she does that chick thing where it's like, you can be my boyfriend, but then I'll change you.
No, I don't think she's trying to change it. Oh my gosh, we're fighting right now. Is this our first fight? She's not trying to change him. She's helping him realize his potential because she sees something in him that he doesn't see. And I think that it's a really beautiful thing when the people around you that love you and support you can help you realize your own confidence, because he has it. He just is choosing not to see it because he's broken by his past.
Like his core friends from the Green Lantern Corps. The film has, aside from all the excellent 3D and fights and, you know, Sinestro, there's a great theme in the film about will versus fear, right? As an actor, you'd explore these emotions more than normal humans.
Of course.
Do you have any thoughts on will versus fear?
None at all.
None at all?
I'm joking. Of course. You know, I think that...
You are wearing yellow. I am
I know,
suspicious
well,
of you
because
already.
I heard you were coming. No, you know, I think that it's a really beautiful theme in this film because you go to see a film like this to be transported into a different world, to see, you know, your imaginations and your dreams realized on screen by these artists, things that you'll never see in real life. But, you know, to walk away from it with some you know, poignant thoughts, you know, I think is really great. You know, this film explores, you know, like you said, fear versus will, and I think the most interesting thing is not the idea of being fearless, but the ability to overcome fear, because we all aspire to be fearless, you know, that would be wonderful, but that's completely unrealistic, and the ability to overcome fear is actually more powerful than being fearless, and I think that the human will is incredibly strong, and it's something that we undermine and that we don't give enough credit for. I mean, with the will of humanity, there's so many changes that we can make, and I don't know. I think that it's a strong point that we could apply to life outside. I mean, I hope that this film changes the world.
Starting with me trying to bake vegan cupcakes.
Will.